The mystery of the Prague Golem, between myth and reality. The narrow cobblestone streets of old Prague carry many secrets, but none are as enduring as the legend of the Golem. While many view it as a mere dark fairy tale, its origins might be rooted in a tragic reality, a reality that was hidden from the public for centuries. The story begins in the late 16th century, specifically in 1580. According to tradition, the renowned Rabbi Judah Loew ben Bezalel, seeking a protector for his people, sculpted a massive human figure from the cold mud of the Vltava River. To animate this clay giant, the rabbi placed a small piece of parchment, inscribed with the sacred name of God, into its mouth. The creature was mindless, but possessed incredible, bone-crushing strength. However, this power required a strict, dangerous ritual. Every Friday evening, before the Sabbath began, the rabbi had to remove the parchment to let the golem rest. But one fateful evening, the rabbi forgot. Deprived of its rest and acting on its own chaotic impulses, the golem descended into a violent rage, tearing through the ghetto and spreading pure terror. The rabbi was in the middle of reciting the 92nd Psalm when the panicked cries reached him.
Get clear of the street!
He rushed out. He managed to extract the shem from the creature's mouth, and the golem instantly turned back into a lifeless heap of clay. It is said that the body was hidden in the secret attic of the old new synagogue, and the entrance was walled up forever. For centuries, this was considered pure folklore. However, in the 20th century, investigators began to look for the man behind the myth. The researcher Ivan Mackerle took a particular interest in the case. He debunked several famous hoaxes, but his investigation led him to a much more grounded and poignant theory. The word golem in Hebrew doesn't just mean a magical construct. It can also refer to a fool or someone who is unformed. Mackerle discovered historical mentions of a real person living in the rabbi's household, a man named Jossille. Jossille was a giant of a man, likely suffering from a mental illness that rendered him mute. The rabbi, acting more as a physician than a sorcerer, treated him with regular medication. In the eyes of the 16th century public, these medicines could easily have been interpreted as magical parchments that controlled the giant's behavior. One Friday, perhaps the medication was missed. Jossille suffered a severe mental breakdown. He ran amok, and the rabbi was forced to subdue him. To protect the community and the man himself, Jossille was kept in isolation in the synagogue's attic, where he eventually passed away. To avoid a scandal, his burial was kept secret. This tragic story of a misunderstood man was transformed over the generations into a supernatural epic. Whether a creature of clay or a man of flesh and blood, the golem remains a powerful symbol of the boundaries between protection, power, and the fragile nature of the human mind.